Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
The people who thought about the bypasses were geniuses, because we've seen the bypasses have reduced the traffic around the CBD area, because the trucks that are coming from Mombasa to all the way to Western, they are taking the Southern bypass instead of coming to the CBD, and the ones that are going to Thika Road, they are taking the Western Northern bypass to Thika, to other areas, instead of coming to the CBD. So I think it was a very good idea coming up with the idea of bypasses, instead of all the vehicles going to the CBD, then start going to other areas from there. It has been an amazing journey, like 2 hours ride around the bypasses.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
So I just tell people to subscribe to the channel, watch the video to the end, watch the ads, support this channel, and recommend other people to watch the channel also.
And what do you think about the Nairobi Northern bypass? Mbona unaiambiaje? Mbona iko kama wenzake?
I think they noticed that the Northern bypass is not busy as the other bypasses, if you can realize. Compared to the Eastern and the Southern, you see the Eastern and the Southern, we've met a lot of trucks on those two bypasses. But on the Northern and the Western, we have not seen a lot of trucks. So I think that is why they came with the idea of making the Northern bypass just a
single
way on.
It's not dual.
Instead of dualing it.
Yes.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
Hey good people, welcome back to Shifting News, an amazing channel with unique views and great videos. And I know most of you are wondering the way I'm dressed, but today is going to be a very unique video. That is why I'm dressed like this. We are going to fight with we are going to fight with wind and pressure. And to all those who support us, our returning subscribers, we say thank you for always being with us, for always supporting us. We say always come here to view our videos and make sure you like them, comment, tell us where you would wish us to go next. And this road, this is the Limuru Road, coming all the way from Nairobi City. And this area, when you head like this is Ruaka, and this is the Western bypass, and this is the roundabout, Western bypass joining Limuru Road. And today we are just going to do a round along the ring roads in Nairobi. That is, we are starting our views from Nairobi Western bypass. We go join Nairobi Southern bypass. We then head to Nairobi Eastern bypass and Nairobi Northern bypass, and we'll finish at this point. This point being where we are starting, and you shall see areas like Ruaka and such areas. And the pilots.
Yeah, I'm Kelvin. Join us in this adventure. We are going to go around our circuit from Western bypass, Southern, Eastern, then Northern, back to this point. So join us in the adventure. For our viewers, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, like our videos, share, comment, help us make more videos.
So they should what after popcorns?
Yes.
Because this is going to be
an adventure for 2 or more hours.
And we are going to do around the ring roads.
Yeah.
We want it to be one amazing video.
Yes.
Because we have done several videos for the different ring roads.
Yes.
That is the Western bypass when it was being constructed. Yes. But now we want to do a complete.
We want to join all of them.
Yes.
The four bypasses.
So if you can, make sure you have popcorns around and some juice. And those who are using bundles, make sure you view the ads. Don't skip them. That is the way we are going to earn, and make sure we go for other views. And also like this video. By liking, you are telling Google or you are telling YouTube that it could recommend to other viewers. And thank you to all of those who always continue to support us. And for our new visitors, those who are joining us for the first time, join this amazing family. We welcome you. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we do a new video. Thank you, and watch until the end. Amazing coverage, and our tour officially starts. And this is the Western bypass running all the way from Ruaka to Gitaru. Gitaru is where you join the Nairobi Nakuru highway, the A104. You can see the amazing road. And appreciate all the processes that have happened within this corridor. The Nairobi Western bypass is the latest addition to Nairobi's network of ring roads, designed to enhance connectivity, reduce traffic congestion, and support the overall economic development of the Nairobi metropolitan area. It is majorly located in Kiambu County, that is between Ruaka and Gitaru. The construction of the Nairobi Western bypass started in recent years, that is around March 2019, following the completion and operational success of the other bypasses around Nairobi. The construction ended in 2022. The commissioning of this bypass was marked by an official ceremony recognizing its completion and opening it for public use. Given the ongoing nature of such projects, specific dates of completion and commissioning would need to be confirmed with the latest updates. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to attend any of the commissioning of the bypasses. For those joining us for the first time, make sure you enjoy this video, watch until the end.
The project most likely involved a combination of local and international firms with expertise in large-scale infrastructure development. The main contractor was China Road and Bridge Corporation, that is CRBC. They are also the ones who did the Nairobi Expressway.
So this is one of the interchanges. So if you use that interchange, you are going to head all the way to Gashie. We'll be doing one of these fine days. We'll be doing a coverage of Gashie.
Similar to other bypass projects, this bypass has been funded through a mix of government allocations and loans or grants from international financial institutions and development partners. That is the China Exim Bank and the government of Kenya. So maybe you may ask yourself, what was the intention and what are the benefits? And you realize that the primary goal of this bypass was to complete the ring road system around Nairobi, facilitating circumferential traffic flow and providing an alternative route to the congested city center for long-distance travelers and freight. It aims to significantly reduce travel time, lower transportation costs, and contribute to environmental sustainability by reducing vehicle emissions. You know, vehicle emissions happen when there is traffic congestion, maybe no moving, and some of the vehicles do not have, you can say, they're not in good condition.
So this is another interchange that you are going to meet. And the first one we saw takes you to Gashie. So there are several interchanges along this Nairobi Western bypass. And this interchange will take you to Kibiku. I hope for those who are watching us, you are enjoying these amazing views of the Nairobi Western bypass. An amazing ring road within the Nairobi area. And here is another interchange. This is at the Wangige region, and I believe this is the largest along this road. So this is Wangige area. We have a market. It's a good place.
Maybe one could ask, when did this happen, or during whose reign did the construction happen? And you realize that the planning and initial stages of the Nairobi Western bypass was under the administration of President Uhuru Kenyatta, reflecting the continuation of Kenya's ambitious infrastructure development agenda.
And this is another interchange at a place called Kingero, the one that heads to Lower Kabete. Lower Kabete Road connects you all the way to the Nairobi CBD.
And in terms of usage, this bypass is serving a significant number of vehicles on a daily basis, easing the load on the city's other major roads and improving connectivity between the northern, southern, and central regions of Nairobi. So as a matter of fact, the bypass extends from the Gitaru area on the Nairobi-Nakuru highway and also connects to the Southern bypass on the side of Kikuyu, and it loops around the western part of Nairobi and goes all the way to Ruaka. And the construction of this bypass was anticipated to spur economic growth in areas along its route, including increased property values and the development of new commercial and residential projects. I think when you travel along this road, you may realize that is in practice. Acquiring land for the bypass likely posed challenges, necessitating negotiations and compensations for affected landowners. And when it comes to infrastructure support, building the necessary support infrastructure, including interchanges, overpasses, and drainage system, was critical for the bypass functionality and longevity. And there are some specific measures, such as the integration of green spaces along the bypass, may be included to mitigate the environmental impact and promote biodiversity. And when you consider regional connectivity, this bypass is not just significant for Nairobi, but also plays a critical role in enhancing regional connectivity, linking Nairobi with neighboring countries and facilitating intra-regional trade and movement. The bypass is likely to catalyze the development of economic and industrial zones along its corridor, attracting investment and generating employment opportunities, thereby contributing to Kenya's economic diversification and industrialization goals. And for sure, this bypass represents the culmination of Nairobi's ring road system, aimed at creating a more connected and efficient urban transport network. As the newest addition to this infrastructure framework, it embodies the city's forward-thinking approach to addressing its transportation challenges and supporting sustainable urban development.
And we are now almost joining Gitaru. I think you can see how this road is short. I think Nairobi Western bypass should be the shortest of all the ring roads, and I believe back in the days when I used to live in this side, and even before the construction of this Western bypass, you would take several minutes, like more than 30 minutes just to connect from Wangige to this area. But with the coming and the construction of the Western bypass, things changed. And this is the Gitaru area. Above, that is the Nairobi Nakuru highway, A104. And we are almost joining the Nairobi Southern bypass, and right now we have to deal with trailers. So whenever you are using this road, and we officially join Nairobi Southern bypass, so when you are using this road, make sure you are very careful driving. So Nairobi Southern bypass starts at Gitaru, or the area around Kikuyu, all the way to Ole Sereni. It crosses a number of interchanges, a number of places, including the Kibera region, Langata, the one that heads to Karen, and we also have Togoto. Yeah, Togoto. So the bypasses are good. the ring roads, they have really helped in at least doing away with the traffic congestions within the Nairobi CBD. So continue watching and enjoy all the views.
The Nairobi Southern Bypass is a key infrastructure project designed to decongest Nairobi's central business district and improve connectivity within the city and its outskirts. The construction of this bypass started in June 2012, and the project was completed and officially opened in November 2016. It was commissioned by President Uhuru Kenyatta alongside the late President John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania. And the construction of this bypass was carried out by the China Road and Bridge Corporation, that is CRBC. We are seeing CRBC in most of these projects. And the project was financed through a combination of sources, including a loan from the Exim Bank of China and the Kenyan government. The total cost of the project was reported to be around 18 billion Kenya shillings. That's approximately 180 million USDs at the time of construction. The main intention behind the construction of the Nairobi Southern Bypass was to reduce traffic congestion in Nairobi's central business district by providing an alternative route for long-distance traffic that does not need to enter the city center. It was specifically aimed at vehicles traveling from the Mombasa port to the inland and vice versa, bypassing the CBD. By diverting away from the city center, the bypass helps in reducing travel times, lowering vehicle operating costs, and decreasing air pollution levels in the congested central areas. And this bypass was constructed and commissioned during the presidency of Uhuru Kenyatta, who was in office since April 2013. And when you consider its usage, you find that the number of vehicles using the road on a daily basis is substantial, given its role in easing congestion. However, specific figures may vary and would require up-to-date traffic analysis to provide accurate numbers. And let's consider some historical facts and maybe other information that is key to this video. And you realize the Nairobi Southern Bypass intersects with several major roads, including Mombasa Road and the Nairobi-Nakuru Highway, enhancing its strategic importance for both local and transit traffic. The bypass features several interchanges, underpasses, and overpasses to facilitate smooth traffic flow and connect with other roads. It was part of a broader initiative by the Kenyan government to improve the country's infrastructure and support economic growth by enhancing transport efficiency.
This is another interchange. So if you use this one, you are headed all the way to Karen. You can see the forest still there. Yes? The forest. I don't know about the Karen forest.
And the construction of this bypass may have involved overcoming significant engineering challenges such as building over wetlands or navigating through densely populated areas, requiring innovative solutions and careful planning. And when it comes to maybe land use and property development, I think that is where you may realize some parts benefit. And the bypass has influenced land use patterns and property development along its corridor, leading to the emergence of new residential, commercial, and industrial developments, potentially transforming previously underdeveloped areas. And we can all agree that this bypass contributes highly to the economy of this country. Beyond reducing traffic congestion, the Southern Bypass has economic implications, including reducing transport costs, saving time, and contributing to lower emissions, which collectively enhance the economic efficiency of Nairobi and the surrounding regions. And when you facilitate smoother transport of goods between the port of Mombasa and the interior, the bypass is playing a role in boosting regional trade within the East African community. So this is a very important bypass, and it passes through different regions and places, crosses like Ngong Road, crosses Langata Road. You pass such areas like Kikuyu and the rest.
interchange. You can connect from here to Ngong to Karen. On the other side you head to the Nairobi City. So we had to stop to adjust the battery. So as we were saying, that is the NHC, and then there, that is the Langata Road. So let's adjust the battery and we'll keep rolling. So let's go. So we have now adjusted our battery and we are back on the road. And this is the Langata Road interchange. You can see the amazing engineering that happened here. You can see the Nairobi CBD over there. And we are now joining Mombasa Road. This side, this is the Likoni Road. That is XGN Mall. That is where the Nairobi Expressway starts to rise. And we are now on Mombasa Road. We want to join Nairobi Eastern bypass. For those who are joining us right now, we started this trip or this tour at Nairobi Western bypass, and we are doing a coverage of the ring road around Nairobi, just to see their status, appreciate what the changes that have taken place at these places. Area. that happened at this area. We are at Cabanas and this is Southfield Mall.
The Nairobi Eastern Bypass is another crucial infrastructure project aimed at improving Nairobi's connectivity and reducing congestion within the city. The construction of this bypass officially started in 2011. The road was opened to the public in stages, with the first phase completed around 2014. And similar to other infrastructure projects, it was opened for public use upon completion of significant phases, contributing immediately to traffic decongestion efforts. And I think you have seen our latest videos of this bypass lately, maybe just a few months or a few years ago. You realize it was dualed between 2021 and 2023 by the China Communication Construction Company at a tune of that was around 12.5 billion Kenya shillings. And probably the intention and benefits are just nearly the same as other bypasses. The primary intention behind the construction of the Nairobi Eastern Bypass was to facilitate the movement of goods and people around the eastern part of Nairobi, connecting Mombasa Road and Thika Superhighway without the need to go through the congested city center. And it serves a critical route for bypassing the CBD, significantly reducing the travel time and contributing to environmental conservation by reducing emissions from idle vehicles. So most people, especially those who are heading to JKA, that is Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, can attest to this, especially when they are coming from the sides of Thika town and maybe using the Thika Superhighway. They have found this bypass very important.
And right now we are joining the Utawala area, the Utawala region. Those viewing us from Utawala, tumewafikia. You can comment, interact with us, tell us the unique factors or the unique pictures in Utawala. Here in Utawala, housing is affordable. So you can tell us, let us know about when it comes to food. So Utawala is within Embakasi.
So this bypass was developed during the presidency of Mwai Kibaki and completed in the early years of President Uhuru Kenyatta's term, reflecting a continuity of infrastructure development across presidential terms. And in terms of usage, the Eastern Bypass has become a vital route for commuters and transporters, particularly those avoiding the city central area. The daily vehicle count varies with significant usage due to its strategic importance. Does it have any economic and social impact? I believe that's a yes. By improving connectivity, the Eastern Bypass has spurred economic activities in the areas it traverses, including development of real estate, commercial zones, and industrial parks. I think that can be even you can go see for yourself. Go to Utawala, go to Ruai, there is the Northland City. and several other places just coming up. And the road has also had social impacts, including changes in land use patterns and increased accessibility to services and amenities for communities along its route.
So you can see the Utawala region is so grown, so developed and still growing. More buildings coming up, more centers developing. You can see businesses and even the maintenance of the road still ongoing. A number of footbridges are under construction along this road. So that's a good measure that at least the authority, I believe it's the Kura, that is managing this road. They are doing an amazing work, ensuring that the safety is fully maintained.
Yeah, and as other projects, this project also faced a number of challenges, like maybe when it comes to land acquisition and resettlement. So infrastructure projects often face challenges related to land acquisition and resettlement of affected persons. Ensuring fair compensation and minimal disruption to communities is a critical aspect of project management. As Nairobi continues to grow, managing traffic and preventing congestion on bypasses like the Eastern Bypass remains a challenge, requiring innovative solutions and effective traffic management strategies. The Nairobi Eastern Bypass exemplifies the Kenyan government efforts to enhance urban infrastructure and improve the efficiency of urban transportation systems, contributing to broader goals of economic development and urban planning.
Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Don't skip the ads. You can support us in kind. We are always here. Comment, tell us the next place you'd like us to take you. That is the Ramses Technical Training College. continue with the journey. I hope you are enjoying this amazing video as we take you around. So after fueling, we joined back on the road. We are in the Northland area, Northland City. I hope if you are keen, you will see the entrance that heads all the way to the Northland City. But today we want to be able to explore that area. And remember, we are now cruising on Nairobi Eastern bypass. We have already covered Nairobi Western bypass, Nairobi Eastern bypass, and right now this is Nairobi Eastern bypass. The next one will be Nairobi Northern bypass. You can see ahead we'll be joining Thika Road, Thika Superhighway. So that signage there said if you use the road on the left here, you will head all the way to Eldoret. I don't know how to do that with. Maybe one day we'll use that road and see if it leads you to Eldoret 45, Eldoret 44. What was Eldoret? Comment in the comment section. Tell us not to invite Lini. heading to Thika town, but we are proceeding with this road that will take us all the way to Northern Bypass, and that is our aim. I believe if you have watched our videos, you have seen some of our aerial views of this amazing roundabout, and I believe construction, the moment we were taking this video back then, construction was ongoing at this area, but I can see the roads join are already in place. And we are still on Nairobi Eastern bypass. Nairobi Eastern bypass inaishia ndo turudi, no? Ali na joy ni Ruiru, inatoka Ruiru. Or I think we can just join Nairobi Northern bypass. Yeah? Yeah. So guys, Nairobi Eastern bypass goes pale mbele ndo inaishia, and right now we are joining Nairobi Northern bypass. And this is the only bypass that is not dual. So we hope the next government or the government right now will consider dualing this bypass.
The Nairobi Northern bypass is an integral part of Nairobi's comprehensive strategy to decongest its road network, improve urban mobility, and facilitate economic growth. The initial phase of the Nairobi Northern bypass was launched in the early 2000s. and construction was between 2009 and 2014 as a two-lane, single carriageway road. The project has seen several phases of expansion and improvement, with significant parts becoming operational in the mid-2010s. Continuous upgrades and expansions are part of its development plan to accommodate increasing traffic. The bypass has been incrementally opened to the public as different sections were completed, with various ceremonies marking the opening of these sections. The construction and upgrading of the Nairobi Northern bypass have been undertaken by various contractors, including local and international firms, to ensure the project meets its main objectives. And the main contractor was China Road and Bridge Corporation, that is CRBC. The project has been financed through a mix of government funds and loans from international financing institutions. Specific phases of the project have also received funding from development partners committed to improving Kenya's infrastructure.
So you can comment in the comment section, tell us what you think about the bypasses around Nairobi, especially when you compare so far what you have done. Maybe you can compare, we started from Nairobi Western bypass, then Southern bypass, then Eastern bypass, and right now we are on the Northern bypass. So maybe you can comment, tell us about the comparison of these bypasses around Nairobi. So this is Kahawa West area. Watu wa Kahawa West, when are you inviting us for Kahawa?
And just as other bypasses, this bypass just serves the same intention and benefits. So the Nairobi Northern bypass was designed to divert traffic away from Nairobi's central business district, providing a quicker route for vehicles traveling between the western and eastern suburbs without passing through the congested city center. It significantly reduces travel time, lowers the cost of transportation, and contributes to reducing air pollution by minimizing idle traffic times. The Northern Bypass was conceptualized and initiated under President Mwai Kibaki's administration and continued to receive attention and development under the reign of President Uhuru Kenyatta, showcasing a long-term commitment across different government administrations to improving the country's infrastructure. And in terms of usage, it is serving as a critical artery for Nairobi's traffic, and the bypass facilitates the movement of thousands of vehicles on a daily basis, alleviating congestion on other major roads in the CBD. The Nairobi Northern bypass stretches from Ruaka, connecting to the Nairobi-Nakuru highway, and loops around to Ruiru, linking up with the Thika superhighway, though it joins the Nairobi Eastern bypass before connecting to Thika superhighway. This strategic placement connects key residential and industrial areas, and the bypass has led to significant property development along its route, with new residential estates, commercial properties, and industrial parks, reflecting its role in shaping the Nairobi's urban and economic landscape. Any challenges so far? Like many urban infrastructure projects, the Northern Bypass has faced challenges including land acquisition issues, environmental concerns, and the need for continuous upgrading to handle increasing traffic volumes. Are there any future plans for this bypass? Plans for further expansion and enhancement of the Nairobi Northern bypass are in place to ensure it continues to meet the demands of the Nairobi's growing population and economy. This includes widening the road and improving interchanges to facilitate smoother traffic flow. And other challenges can include encroachment and illegal developments. So like many urban projects, managing encroachment and illegal developments along the bypass corridor is an ongoing challenge, requiring coordination between government authorities and local communities.
We are now in the area around Tome. Tome, most people say, has good houses, but a bit expensive. So I don't know how true that is. So if you head to the left, you'll be headed to Garden Estate and Roasters. That is when you join the road. There is a road there ahead of us. So you can be headed to Garden Estate. Yeah? This area. Oh. Oh, so this is the famous Marurui.
And ensuring the bypass remains in optimal condition involves regular maintenance, addressing wear and tear, and updating road markings and signage to keep up with international standards. And that is the Nairobi Northern bypass that showcases the Kenyan government's effort to create a more connected and efficient urban environment, contributing to the broader goals of economic development and enhanced quality of life for its citizens.
The roundabout, if you take the right turn, you go to that amazing hotel. The right turn, and on the left so that hotel ile yenye one of the celebrities held that wedding that was the talk of the town. amazing. I don't know if it's a business or somebody's home. One day I saw a chopper on top. Ah,
Yeah.
so they have a helipad. People have money. Nairobi Northern bypass. Here. And when you see that, what do you call it? This one is located at Two Rivers Mall in Ruaka. It borders Runda and Ruaka, and you can see the amazing mall here, the Two Rivers Mall. And we are still on Northern Bypass, just almost at the end, and where we join Nairobi Western Bypass. as we near the end of this video, you can comment, tell us what you think about the ring roads around Nairobi. What do you think about the economic impact? And what can you tell the people who are the initial concept bearers of these ring roads around Nairobi? We officially come to the end of the Nairobi Northern bypass. This is in the Ruaka area and marks the start of the Nairobi Western bypass. So we are headed back to where we started our video, doing rounds of the ring roads around Nairobi. And right now we say this is the beginning or the start of Nairobi Eastern, no, Nairobi Western bypass, which starts from Ruaka all the way to Gitaru. We have seen the amazing features around most of the ring roads around Nairobi. And Ruaka has grown. And currently I hear the rent rate also hiked, because most people are preferring to come to live in these areas, which attracted a rise in the rates. You can also use this route to connect to Limuru town. good people. It has been an amazing tour. You have seen us go around the ring roads. This is the point where we started. Along the Nairobi Western bypass, we have gone round Nairobi Western bypass. We have gone to Nairobi Southern bypass, joined the Nairobi Eastern bypass, and finalized with the Nairobi Northern bypass. So you can comment, tell us what you think about the roads that we have done. It has been an amazing tour. Maybe you can guess where do you think we are going next, because your comments are the ones that help us. And make sure you like this video to make Google recommend to other people. Sorry, to make YouTube to recommend to other people. And the pilot is here. You can tell us maybe what you think about the bypasses.
I think the people who thought about the bypasses were geniuses, because we've seen the bypasses have reduced the traffic around the CBD area, because the trucks that are coming from Mombasa to all the way to Western, they are taking the Southern bypass instead of coming to the CBD, and the ones that are going to Thika Road, they are taking the Western Northern bypass to Thika to other areas instead of coming to the CBD. So I think it was a very good idea coming up with the idea of bypasses, instead of all the vehicles going to the CBD, then start going to other areas from there. It has been an amazing journey, like 2 hours ride around the bypasses. So I just tell people to subscribe to the channel, watch the video to the end, watch the ads, support this channel, and recommend other people to watch the channel also.
And what do you think about the Nairobi Northern bypass? Mbona unaiambiaje? Mbona iko kama wenzake?
I think they noticed that the Northern bypass is not busy as the other bypasses, if you can realize. Compared to the Eastern and the Southern, you see the Eastern and the Southern, we've met a lot of trucks on those two bypasses. But on the Northern and the Western, we have not seen a lot of trucks. So I think that is why they came with the idea of making the Northern bypass just a single way, or
it's not dual,
instead of dualing it.
Yes.
But I think in future they are going to dual it, because even the population in these areas are rising.
Yeah.
People are building. These areas now becoming developed more than it was the previous years when these roads were not constructed in these areas.
True. Yeah, so our viewers, our good viewers, it has been amazing. We thank you for staying up to this far. What we request you to do is like this video, comment, share it out, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video. So until our next video, see you.
Bye bye.
Shifting News. Explore, feel, shift.